Queen Doreen has passed on the mic baton. Thank you, Doreen. Good morning to
You're
you as
welcome.
well. No, we've got with us from the Watertown Hockey Association and the Watertown Lakers. We've got with us Aaron Schiernbeck. Good morning.
Good morning, Steve.
Thank you for joining us. You are a hockey dad, coach, and announcer for the Bantams.
That's right. I've got two kids in hockey, one in the Bantam level and one in the squirt level. And I announce for the Bantams. It definitely keeps me busy, and it's been helping keep me in shape, being a coach, being on the ice. And
yeah, you're all in, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming in, and there's a lot of I don't know. I think it's always cool how these organizations bring in so many outside, kids and parents and all that. And people talk about the economic benefits too. But maybe talk a little bit background. How long has the Lakers been around, and all that?
Yeah. So the Lakers have been around for longer than I can even tell you. I started playing when I was little in the mid to late 90s, and it was already a well-established organization at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, only getting better.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things have changed since then.
Mm-hmm.
They're making things easier for new players to come in and learn about hockey and enjoy the sport and be part of the family, I guess.
Awesome. They talk a little bit about the new arena, because that's kind of, it took a while to evolve and come to fruition. And now, you get this big mecca, if you will, of ice arenas that everybody's drooling over, even in other states. What do you think the impact's been on that?
Yeah, so we are absolutely spoiled with this arena. It is by far the nicest in the state. It definitely competing with some of the top hockey states like Minnesota. Even some college arenas are under our level.
Wow.
We have 2 full sheets of ice now. We have plenty of opportunity to get new kids in, new programs in. Obviously, we brought in the new junior team, and all of that has had such an impact on the growth to the Watertown Hockey Association. I know we had over 50 new kids that wanted to try hockey at the beginning of this season.
Wow.
The pretty high number for just newcomers coming in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd say. And when you talk about the hockey and the divisions and whatnot, how does that break down? What do you have available for that?
So for the Watertown Lakers, we have our Mite League is our youngest league. There's players as young as 4 or 5 in that league. And then we have squirts, peewees, bantams, and then girls and boys. We have junior varsity, really accommodating all ages of our youth in our community.
Mm-hmm. And then they can, once you get into like your varsity level, that's when are they eligible to go into the Shamrocks division of the NAHL and things like that from the Lakers?
Absolutely. Once you get into that age group, you can get yourself out there and use the skills that you learned and developed with the Lakers,
mm-hmm.
To see how far you can take it.
Wow.
Hopefully kids want to try and take it all the way, it's kind of the goal.
Yeah. Well, and I think there was even there's that Carter Sanderson, right? He's plays for USA, and maybe is he going to the Penguins or something like that?
I'm not entirely sure of his path that he's taken, but he started in Pierre. He was drafted some way through the Pittsburgh Penguins and playing on a high level league still. So
that's wild. South Dakota boy. So that's cool. Anything's possible.
Yep.
So you mentioned this a little bit in the beginning, some changes in the sport, and I can't imagine from 20 years when I was watching some of my friends in high school, what kind of changes have you seen over the years?
So things are quite a bit different from when I played. A lot of things that have changed have been obviously towards making the sport safer. It is a competitive contact sport, and we want to make sure that the kids are protected while they're playing. So some things with the gear, some things with the rules, just to make sure that we do everything we can to prevent serious injuries. Also, the style of play has changed. Some of the rules within the USA Hockey administration have changed to encourage more competitiveness and creativity during gameplay. Some things like that, and some programs that have changed that have came up since forever that I can remember. Like a learn to play program is put on by NHL, NHLPA, and USA Hockey to help grow the interest and teach younger kids how to become a hockey player or just how to ice skate from the basics all the way up. And we have been blessed to have an opportunity with that Learn to Play program. They pick, I believe it's 6 cities throughout the nation, and sign up for it and get full head-to-toe gear. And then you go in and learn how to play, and you learn how to play the new way. That's one thing that the way I played is quite a bit different. So if I was teaching my kids how to play from how I played, that program is a great help to even have the parents and potential coaches adapt to the new style of playing hockey.
Yeah, wow. And I think it's cool too for those that aren't familiar too. You mentioned you've got the youngsters, and then you've got girls and boy varsity and young too. And I've done a couple stories over the years, but some of these go and play in other teams too. Is there a Team USA?
So yeah, there's like a South Dakota team. A lot of times it'll go through like the summer season. Some kids can try out for those teams. I know for the younger group, there's a Solar Bears team is what they call it. It's kind of more of a AA or a AAA league for the kids that are really committed and want to continue honing in on their hockey skills and get more experience playing hockey.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think it's cool that those kids are in there. So when you do hockey, it's for those that aren't aware, this is a sport that's not necessarily tied to the athletic department in the school district and things like that. So you guys do events, you have fundraisers, different fun things like that as well, and events throughout the year that also you give back to as well. You got any upcoming events here in the horizon?
Yeah, we do a little bit to talk about the community and the kind of the citizenship of the Hockey Association. That's another thing that some people might not realize, that the involvement that the kids and even their parents have in all that stuff helps develop them not into becoming a better hockey player, but just becoming a better human, right? Some of those events we have coming up, we have a Chris Reeb Memorial Tournament coming up. That is got some good information on that one. So that is a mite tournament. There's 24 teams coming to Watertown January 24th and 25th. It's a memorial tournament in memory of Chris Reeb, who was a former Laker. His family has helped carry on his memory by supporting and highlighting the impact of youth sports and the relationship he gained through his participation in hockey. We're hosting Mite A, B, C, and mini Mite games. This tournament is a fundraising event for the Christopher Reeb Fund with the Watertown Area Community Foundation, which, if you're not aware of that, connects donors with causes they care about within the community. And to just speak a little bit more about the Reeb family, I'll start with one of Chris's favorite quotes. "Success is not in monetary gain, but in the happiness you obtain or bestow on others." And that's a pretty good testament as to how hockey can help develop you into being just a good person, right? Chris's folks, Dr. Mark and Susan Reeb, established the Chris Reeb Fund in his memory. They've continued to be part of our hockey family, give back to the community, and we're happy to help them carry on for Chris. Another event we have coming up after that is Stick It to Cancer. I think everybody can relate to that in one way or another. That is February 7th. We will be hosting several games that day across multiple levels, Pee-wees, Bantams, girls for 14U and varsity, boys junior varsity and varsity. It is the 7th annual Stick It to Cancer event, with the money raised going towards our local Cottington County Cancer Foundation. We'll have raffle baskets, silent auction, 50-50 raffle. It's a fun, touching day. We'll highlight to honor someone with an honorary puck drop during the girls' varsity game, and we will honor another person with an honorary puck drop during the boys' varsity game. And all our varsity players will skate in memory or honor of a loved one affected by cancer. Like I said, I think everybody in our community can relate to that in one way or another.
Absolutely.
So those are two really good, really big events coming up that really kind of showcase our support to the community too.
Wow. And so the mites, what age group are mites? Those got to be younger.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, they are younger. They're generally 8 and under.
Okay.
Some of them are pretty young and pretty small out there.
It's got to be fun to watch.
So. Oh yeah. They're a little too small to go full ice, so we generally put some boards up down the middle of the ice, and we've got two things going on one sheet of ice. And, it is really fun to watch them sometimes.
Yeah, very cool. Okay, so you got 24 teams coming for that.
24 teams. Wow. It's going to be a busy weekend.
Yeah, so that's a lot of families and a lot of people coming to town for that. And a lot of work putting those things together too. So
absolutely,
very cool. Stick It to Cancer. You said that was February 7th. Can people donate to that, or purchase tickets, or raffle tickets, or what's the best way?
Really, the best way is come on out to the rink on February 7th. Watch a game. We'll have all our raffles and auction items there on display and ready to go. And you get to watch some hockey too.
Yeah,
it's a great way to kind of learn more about the sport, be a little more involved in it, and help give back too.
Yeah, that's what it's really all about. And you're in the middle of hockey right now, so you've got if you go to your website watertownlakers.org, you've got the schedule right up there. So you've got games. You got a game like tomorrow, for instance. There's a girls' varsity game. Is that right? So,
there's a handful of games tomorrow.
Okay.
I think they start at 11 and they go all the way through 3 o'clock. This is the last start time of.
Okay. Holy cow.
Lakers hockey tomorrow. And then there's some home games on Sunday. Plenty of opportunity to get out and watch some games this weekend yet.
Okay. Awesome. So check it out on Facebook. You can go online as well. And so if you are thinking, either you're a parent or if you're a kid and you're not quite sure, like maybe you're a little nervous, you have to know what you're doing to check it out, or there's some people to kind of take you under their wing and show you how to play a little. And
you don't need to know anything coming into it. We have some, like our Learn to Play program and our in-house mites program. We've got a great group of coaches across the entire league that will help anybody learn how to ice skate and learn how to hold a stick.
Yeah.
We have some availability to rent gear, so that if you want to try it out and you don't want to go out and buy all that brand new gear, you can rent gear from us. We provide some gear for those younger players wanting to try it out.
And I think they can check online too. There are even like scholarship opportunities for different I was going to say opportunities again, but you've got scholarship opportunities available for people too, as well. So
yes, absolutely.
Is there, I guess, what's the best way for people when do you start registrations usually for the season and practice and stuff like that generally?
I'm not even sure really.
You start like,
I know we have our website updated every week.
Okay.
I know generally that August time frame is when we're really going heavy on registration. Some of our teams even start practice in August.
Oh, okay, yeah.
For the younger kids, it's generally a little bit later, start in September time frame.
Oh, sure. Varies. Okay. And then it has the flyer here too for the learn to play, so people can just see more of that information on there. And here's all these the squirt slam. I just like the name. That one's over, but you've got different flyers on there that'll show different dates for everybody too, so they know that those are on there. Or if you know how to skate, you could be a referee, huh?
Absolutely.
Doreen? That you?
No, Doreen doesn't know how to skate.
I thought you know how to skate backwards and do the little twirlies.
No.
Okay.
No.
I guess you don't have a referee here. I don't know how to skate at all, but are there also like volunteer opportunities? Do you guys look for volunteers and things like that too, or do you need them?
If anybody wants to volunteer to help out, get a hold of us on our website, Facebook page. There's always opportunities to help out, and we'll take all the help we can get.
Awesome. And the Facebook page is Watertown Lakers Hockey. Want to make sure we put that out there too. There's a cool photo of a bunch of the players in the top, so you can check that out. So we mentioned that the Stick It to Cancer, that's going to be February 7th. The Chris Reeb, oh man, I flipped my page. That's going to be the January 24th and the 25th. That tournament sounds like it's going to be pretty awesome. Is there anything that we missed that you want to make sure we get out there and touch on? And I don't want to miss anything. And you can come back like every day.
No, I don't think so. The biggest thing is, we're always trying to grow our hockey association, grow our hockey family, right? We pride ourselves on our sportsmanship, teamwork, and respect for each individual person, and the integrity and love of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And we are glad to have anybody new to come in and try it out. We'll take you in with open arms, and we'll teach you from the basics all the way up to the most advanced skills that we have the ability to do.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Well, and it's, about the kids, and I think that's what's great is just seeing some of the videos. If you go on Facebook and, the kids are just stoked to be out there playing, and the camaraderie and the teamwork, that's what it's all really about. And I think that's what you guys exude. It's great to have that in the community. I didn't know a lot about hockey until I started covering news more, actually. So yeah. So appreciate what you guys do for the community as an association. And I know that it goes a lot deeper than just, having fun on the ice. It gets a lot deeper than that. So just make sure you tell the rest of the committee and association we appreciate them and everything too. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You have anything I almost didn't ask?
I have a question for you. Your career of hockey, what's your highlight reel? What do you remember when you played?
Well, I actually remember the first time I stepped on the ice. I don't know how old I was, probably barely old enough to remember. I didn't know what I was doing. My dad brought me. He didn't know what he was doing. I stepped on the ice. I still had my skate guards on, and I fell flat on my butt. Someone walking by said, "Hey, you need to take those off or else it's never going to work." And then I won. I was part of a team that won a state tournament in 2003, 2004. And that was just incredible. Not a lot of people have a chance to be part of a state championship, let alone win it. And the friends that I made along the way, and really it kind of embedded a love for hockey within me. I did spend probably 15 years away from hockey doing other things in life until my oldest son said he wanted to learn how to ice skate, and I got excited instantly. I jumped up. I said, "Let's go find some ice and some skates." And it's only grown since then.
Yeah.
So
were you able to strap on and just skate right away, or did you
I was really nervous.
A little rusty.
I threw a pair of skates on, and I was very cautious getting on the ice. But it didn't take long to come back to me, and I feel like I'm right back where I was now. Just hurt a little more at the end of each session.
Yep, just a little leave the next day maybe.
And you remembered to take your skate guards off, right?
Absolutely. And honestly, that's one of the first things I taught both my kids too, is make sure you don't have anything on your skate blades before you step on the ice, because here's what happens. So
yeah, it was a good lesson that you never forget, right?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, we have with us a hockey dad coach and announcer, Aaron Schiernbeck. We appreciate you and the Hockey Association, and good luck to you guys for the rest of the season. And we invite you guys back in, bring some of the players with or whatever, and talk some more about hockey and get people excited. So thanks for coming in, and yeah, good luck to you guys. Appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
Thank you, and thanks for taking an interest in Laker hockey. We all really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Well, that does it, and we'll get back to some music here on Northeast Radio SD.